Hi, I'm Josie. Welcome to my home. We wanted focusing a lot more on the carpentry work because we wanted to have more space in terms for our need, but yet we doesn't want the whole place to be congested with like cupboards and cabinets. So it had to be a mixture, like a soft touch versus the wood. I guess the key feature probably like three things. One is my altar, because obviously we have a certain requirement in terms of the height, in terms of the lighting. Our TV feature there also have a certain requirement in terms of a mirror to be installed there, as well as a little bit like a walk-in wardrobe. And there was a certain angle that obviously we didn't expect that during the planning, but somehow he managed to find a way and solution so that now we are able to kind of like open the door and then make good use of the space inside. theiplanstudio was being recommended by my housing agent. Kelvin is awesome as a project manager, managing the project, making sure that everything went well. Any little things that we reach out to him, obviously after we move in, there were always little things that he will kind of like help us on that. I appreciate in terms from the way the blazing of the lighting and the switch. Certain thing that you will not think of, like he will suggest to us, oh, he will do the two gang, so you can turn in from the main door, then you also can off it at the walkway, and the same goes for our master bedroom. These are little details, but I think at the renovation you probably will not think about that because you don't know what you don't know. Yeah, so I thought that was very good, and that's something that when I moved in, I thought it was very small matter, but it turns out that on a daily basis you actually use it. To me, it's actually very important. For us, the color, we kind of like wanted to go for a more natural, so you can see it's a lot of like a beige, grey, white kind of theme, wood. This is originally what me and my husband preference is, so this is kind of like everything kind of matches to that. The initial proposal, the planning, the draft, I would say that it turns out to what was committed. So those that he will tell us in terms of what we want versus his proposal, he kind of like delivered to it. At any time we have all these ad hoc requirement, last minute requirement that we have to add it in, Kelvin will just be very kind of like customer oriented. In a renovation, a big or small scale, there's always going to be an unexpected event that happens. So having, I would say, a professional ID will help you in terms of managing those unexpected events. I would say that I get all my requirements meet by theiplanstudio and by Kelvin. Thank you, iPlan. I'm glad that I found you all, and also special thanks to Kelvin for bearing with us. The amount of interaction we had, number of WhatsApp message we changed, but all this we get through that. So I would say that thank you for your kind of like tireless effort and kind of like helping us to see through this.